Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. So today is Tuesday, which means it's patch day. Ali posted in the Discord and Monsters and Memories some updates, and I'm not going to read everything. I'm just going to kind of go over some of the stuff that he posted and go over the bullet points. So here we go. Upcoming changes to health and mana regeneration. Next patch will bring about some much needed changes to health and mana regeneration rates. While we still want to keep downtime relevant and resources meaningful for players, the current lack of scaling becomes problematic at higher levels and with higher health and mana pools. In the worst cases, high-level tanks could expect to sit for upwards of 45 minutes to regenerate to full health. Casters might wait 10 minutes for a full mana bar. We are realigning this curve to be less punishing as you level up and gain stamina, intelligence, or wisdom gear. So gear is going to play a factor here. Standing health and mana regeneration now scales slightly with level, from 1 point at level 1 to 6 points at level 60. Sitting health regeneration now scales more favorably with level, and additionally scales up to a per level cap with your stamina. Sitting mana regeneration now scales more favorably with level, and additionally scales up to a per level cap with your intelligence or your wisdom, respectively, whichever your class uses more of, while maintaining the scaling based on meditation. So now we have a third factor in play here. If your meditation skill is higher and everything else is good with your stats and your gear, you're going to have an easier time than someone else who is not. We've also redesigned bandaging to be much more effective for a single application while limiting how frequently bandages can be used and eliminating the ability for multiple players to bandage a target simultaneously. Sounds like a great change. While we've set these rates mathematically and tested them internally, we will be taking feedback on these new rates once they are live and observing how they affect gameplay in order to fine-tune or adjust the values going forward. After all, that's what we're here for. We're here to test it. So here we go. Here are the general bullet points I was going to read. Health and mana regeneration per level has been increased. Sitting health regen will now scale with your stamina. Sitting mana regen will now scale with the higher of your intelligence or wisdom. Basically just a review. Bind wounds / bandages are now a 6-second channeled ability with significantly increased values. Once bandaged, a target cannot be bandaged again for 1 minute. Recipes for bandages at all tiers now produce a single bandage instead of 2. Beastmasters may now store their pets with a kennel master, allowing them to tame a new pet without losing the previous one. Seek out Handler Duskglint in Phalandraw or Handler Tiram in Night Harbor. So keep that in mind. That is a big win for Beastmasters. Ranged auto attacks will try to pull ammo matching with what is used in the ammo slot from an equipped quiver before consuming from the ammo slot. Block percentage using the block skill has been increased to be much more generous and to scale with stamina. Adjusted pathing so NPCs should not travel slopes players cannot, and align settings across zones. Please let us know if you observe NPCs fleeing on slopes or in the areas that you cannot access. That is so important. Client performance improvements. Looking for group / looking for more window was hiding in the last row whenever you were scrolling down. And I'm just going to go ahead and read some of this here. Salvageable arrows will no longer hold a corpse until salvaged. This is a stopgap measure to prevent the corpse spam created by archers and rangers until the ability / mechanic has been redesigned. Abilities are no longer put on full cooldown when memorized. Short cooldown abilities will be on a 5-second memorization cooldown, and abilities with cooldowns greater than 30 seconds will be on a 30-second cooldown. Cooldowns will still be tracked though when the ability is off the bar. So if you memorize something on cooldown, that will supersede the short memorization cooldown. So remember how in the past with like your main abilities, here I'll take you into the game and you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. You can have like a really super long cooldown ability. and you memorize it. And it takes forever for this ability to fill up. It takes forever. You're sitting there waiting forever. Now you don't have to do that. They've changed it. If it's greater than 30 seconds for the cooldown, it's going to be on a 30-second cooldown when you memorize it. It's going to take 30 seconds to use that ability. Now, what happens when you do this? All right, I used it. Let me go ahead and rescribe that now. It's still going to be on that cooldown. Whatever that ability is, like now, it's going to be on that cooldown. That would be exploiting, and can't do any of that. So that's just kind of like explaining it the best way I can. You know, if someone has a better way of explaining it, please do. Please feel free to do so. But it's kind of what I'm seeing here. And we can get into some of the cauldron stuff. Like I said, you could read everything in the Discord. The cauldron no longer spawns under the player and distances on it. The campfire and torch were adjusted. The cauldron also now has an animation when being placed. Really, really cool. The placeable torch now has the same illumination as a player-held torch, and the light originates slightly higher. So that sounds like it's a win. Hungry/thirsty debuffs that were set upon login will correctly be cleared without reloading once you have eaten/drank. Beastmaster pets will no longer dismiss upon zoning. And as we scroll down here, we'll read AI. NPCs will wait a bit before trying to recast on you when they fail to cast due to line of sight. That's a good change. They're not just gonna sit there and just start spamming you. Housing upgrades and fixes to guild housing permissions and guild container permissions. Houses that you own or have privileges in will now stop food and water consumption and give you the warmth of the hearth. So if you want to chill out in the game, go chill out in the house. Go chill out in the guild house and just hang out there. Now, content. Renamed all placeholder NPC names with either actual names, Taylor Bob, or generic names, a Taylor. Various bug fixes to Glinting Hollow, population adjustments to Glinting Hollow, finalized itemization in Sunken Resort, adjustments to the Ashira faction quest. Here we go with the UI. UI changes. So, tabbed tail windows. I'm guessing this is whenever you receive a tail. You're going to have a window pop up right here. It's going to say tail. Click on it, boom. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Great changes to the UI. Tail windows grouped together in a single window rather than multiple windows by default. They can be dragged out into any other tab container on your screen or recombined back into another tail window. Using the close button on tail windows, only close that specific tail window. Okay, so we're getting tab opacity. All chat windows can now be controlled with the chat tab opacity setting. Set your default opacity and hover opacity just like your normal chat windows. So glad they added this. I'm so glad. You know, I can't stand not having a dark background. Let's see. Interface. My theme, Night Harbor 8. Oh, nice. Chat settings, chat opacity. Oh. So wonderful. Such a great change. Thank you so much. All right. Now we're going to check out this new banker music before we end the video. Here we go. Okay, so that was a little preview there of the new music at the banker. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to try to push it out as quickly as I could. I just got off a night shift not too long ago. I am about to go to bed. Hope everyone has a great day, and I will see you guys Wednesday. I'll be streaming on Wednesday. Take care, everybody. Until next time. Thank you for watching.